Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We got a lot to cover, a lot to talk about. There's a ton of event announcements. I think I'll probably just do a video going over, like, exactly a full breakdown of part 2, including when a bunch of events are coming and stuff like that. I'm seeing a lot of people saying, oh, but where's the content? There is actually a lot of content they just dropped. No funny business, or else you're banned. I'm not serious. All right, so we have Videl is the banner unit, BROLY is the DOKKANFEST, and Super Saiyan Gohan is the Carnival. So am I mad at the choices? No, I mean BROLY is a DOKKANFEST, I think is a W. The only thing I would say here is they certainly could have made it Super Saiyan BROLY, and then he turn 1 immediately transforms into Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. They have never done that for a new premium unit. There is a summonable unit that does that. That's Ribrianne. But that would have been fire if Broly would have just, been like Super Saiyan Broly, and then he just immediately transforms into Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Because, I mean, we'll see. Could we get a Super EZA for the OG Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, or, LR SCR Broly? Maybe. So that's definitely something they could have done there. I don't really know if I care too much, like, specifically what this unit was. I mean, I think that they got a good leader skill, Kamehameha 200%, which is really all I mostly care about. Although, I mean, certainly it's just a thing. They're making these characters busted and busted and busted and busted, but they're filling them all with standbys and domains, which clash. I mean, this appears to be, this could be a video on its own I could do, but this, I guess, is an attempt at power creep as well, is by filling every character with standbys and every character with domains, you're bumping characters off, because it's like, okay, if we're going to run Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, and we're going to run this Gohan, am I also then going to run LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, where we have all these standbys competing? So we're not going to use Gohan standby, we're not going to use Goku, Gohan, and Trunks standby, we're going to use Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So that could be a way that they're going to attempt to power creep characters, is what it looks like to me, by filling every single character up with either a domain or, a standby, which, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's better than just bosses just consistently be, all right, now they're super in for 8 million, now they're super in for 11 million, although they have done that as well. So, all right, let's start by looking at Broly. I feel like Broly is probably going to be the most popular character, so we'll start by looking at him, and then after that, I guess we can look at Gohan or Videl. So we have Broly, and then there's also, is this one image here? I think this is just one image. Okay. So here's all the images for Broly. Okay. Here, let me get the zoom in a little bit. Damn, actually, maybe I should just pull up the... Yeah, hold on. It's way easier to read on the video. Yeah, see, over here, like, it's actually, like, words I can see. Okay. So, uncontrollable power, revenge, or planetary destruction, 3 key HP, attack and defense 170%. Then the extra 30% is for movie boss, transformation booster, pure Saiyan. I'm probably not the biggest fan of the leader skill. Uncontrollable power, I mean, obviously we were getting that. Revenge or planetary destruction. I don't know how high I am that those are the other categories. Let me take a look at Revenge real quick. All right, so we have Revenge up. I mean, sure, dude. We get Tech Gohan on here, I guess. I don't... Like, this is a very weird category without, like, a lot of killers in this. I mean, Orange Piccolo on this team, that's not going to be something we want to do. I mean, Garlic Jr., I guess. If we get Dokkanfest Garlic Jr., Revenge is really shitty. I mean, it's good to get some of these, leader skills on these characters. I guess Planetary Destruction is good, but Planetary Destruction is very redundant with uncontrollable power. That's the problem. It's very, very similar. Planetary Destruction and uncontrollable power. Like, they should have gone in a different direction here. I mean, look at these categories this kid's got. Uncontrollable power, revenge, planetary destruction, movie boss, transformation boost, pure Saiyan, resurrected warrior, full power, target Goku, exploding range, inhuman deeds, legendary existence, power beyond Super Saiyan, powerful comeback. In my opinion, I think uncontrollable power is good, revenge is good, and then get power beyond Super Saiyan on there. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. All the characters we need are on there. Right, because one of the big things with this guy, like, it mostly seems like we potentially want to be running Brolys together. But what are his stats? HP, he's int, so it's an exact 5,000 to each. No, dude, that HP is too low, man. We want like 28,000 HP, dude. Damn. I want this to say 23,000 right there. That's what I want it to say. Okay. Damn, yeah, remember, that's really the only stat that truly matters when looking at, like, character stats like that. Because, like, attack and defense is all going to be, you know, links and super attack effects and passive and stuff anyway. Alright, so there's the leader skill. Then we can take a look at his super attack effects. So this is interesting. So 12 key is 100% attack and defense, and then it looks like a 50% chance of further raising defense for 1 turn. I'm going to assume that's an extra 30% defensive buff. So 100% attack and defense, and then a 50% chance he gets an extra 30% defense, which is interesting. Colossal damage, and then a 50% chance to stun. You know, in fights that can stun, that's useful. You know, one of the hardest fights in the game right now is the Bulma fight. Broly would definitely be able to stun her and lock her down. That would be awesome. Then his 18 key super is really crazy. This is crazy. 100% attack and defense, which is what Massively is. And then he has a 50% chance to get another 100%. It's like, do you know how much damage, like, this equate? It's so much. You have a coin flip of him doing just ridiculous damage. And then Mega Colossal, and then he's got a 70% chance to stun, which seems good. Now, all right, I mean, this guy, show this to a 2018 Dokkan player, please. Okay. All right, so he has an intro. Extreme class allies, 40% defense for 4 turns. I like that quite a bit. That's nice. That's very similar to, like, LR Ultimate Gohan, the EGL Buu Saga Ultimate Gohan. That's just a nice little defensive buff. Very good for potentially, like, the Goku and Frieza fight. In my opinion, both characters, Broly and the Gohan, seem tailor-made to destroy Goku and Frieza, which is the hardest fight in the game. So I do like that. That's good. So global players, yet again, you know, it's like, oh man, this is the really tough fight. It's so easy, dude. Like, yeah, you guys will be fine if you're using, I think, Broly and Gohan. So then, Broly gets 260% attack and defense, and then 60% damage reduction. That's really good. He just has 60% damage reduction, dude. That's good. I like that. Then 100% attack when attacking. Then he gets 2 ki and recovers 2% HP per type ki sphere obtained. 2 ki. Now, I'm thinking, in terms of, like, orbs and stuff like that, Cell Max very early on is going to be good in terms of ki. No problem whatsoever. Broly himself, I'm gonna want to use this guy a little bit. I mean, Easy A Tech Broly seemed like he'll be okay. The new LR Tech Broly, the Part 1 LR, I mean, the first turn in Legendary Super Saiyan ki could be at a bit of a struggle, but that's it. Okay, so I think that the ki orbs probably won't be too much of an issue. And then while his domain is up, he'll randomly change ki spheres of a certain type besides int or STR to STR at the start of character's attacking turn, and he guards. So he's guarding when the domain is up. So he'll be guarding with 60% damage reduction. So, I mean, the way it's set up, he'll be able to slot one at the start of the fight, but probably not towards the end of the fight. But this is also just because I know... Here, let me just quickly, while we're talking about his passive and talking about that. I guess we should have to talk about his active skill. Yeah, let's do it. So his active skill, Earth Crushing Arm. You could activate this if there's a Goku family category enemy, or if all allies are uncontrollable power. And you could pop it immediately as soon as the fight starts. So that is super, super good, right? Because AGL Dokkanfest LR Broly is a must-have on this team. We're running him on the team. And, you know, he needs to transform. But he's not transforming until turn 5. So Broly pops this. This domain is only up for 3 turns. He does synergize well with AGL Dokkanfest LR Broly. Like, I'm not really seeing these domains as being an issue, which is good. These two characters, because I mean, I'm not worried about like, oh, what about like future Gohan? I'm not worried about all those other characters. I'm just specifically focused on AGL LR Broly, because that's the character we're going to be using with this Broly, right? And it seems like they will synergize perfectly. But this does mean we mostly want to run Uncontrollable Power, which I do have up right here. So we are pretty much going to want to run a full Broly team. So let's see. Let's say we're running the 2 new Brolys. Easy Attack Broly is 3, you. That's the whole team. So we have the... Dude, that's a killer team, too. It's a killer team. Yeah, goddamn. It's actually going to work super well. So, like, you know, Easy 8 and Broly, he's not even on the team. Doesn't even matter. Well, wait. Am I missing one? No, I'm missing one. I mean, I guess we could run Hirudegarn. And just, like, as, like, the last character on the team. Yeah, because Tech Broly, New Broly, the other Tech Broly, AGL Broly, Cell Max, and then we just need one more character, which could be Hirudegarn. Yeah, probably Hirudegarn, I guess, because Team Turles is not on this, no. Bio Broly? Is there any way they could give Bio Broly a character? The team looks like it's going to be fine, though. That's not going to be a team that's going to struggle in any way. I mean, we have Cell Max on the team, dude. Like, like, they set up Broly very nicely here. They actually really did. I'm liking what I'm seeing with this Broly quite a bit. Okay, so he gets the domain up if the full rotation is Uncontrollable Power. Mastery Raise attacks temporarily, does ultimate damage to the enemy, and then creates the domain. So remember, this is a big attack as well. So just immediately as soon as the fight starts, you jump the enemy. That means this guy will be a great link leveling character. Yeah, it does. Holy shit. If I, do like full Uncontrollable Power link leveling team, that means you just use the active immediately, which is ideal for a link leveling team. That's really good. Okay. So there's that. And then I also, not look at the super attack effects. We already saw that. We get rid of that. Yeah, so this is what we want to look at. The domain. So his domain comes up. Uncontrollable Power category, enemy and allies plus 15%. So, there we go. We're going to be buffing that category. I don't have a problem just running that full category. I mean, we could even run in Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, but he obviously is going to be significantly weaker than Hirudegarn. Hirudegarn's going to give you a good chance to dodge. Although, I guess, like, in the Goku and Frieza fight, maybe it'll be an issue. Well, actually, no, because we could use Hirudegarn to force revive. Oh, shit. Against 17 and Golden Frieza. Oh, damn. All right, hold on. No, Uncontrollable Power is looking good to me. All right, so he gets the buff. Increased damage received by superclass enemies and allies by 15%. Goku and Frieza, Goku and Frieza, Goku and Frieza, Goku and Frieza. Right? Like, Broly and Gohan are both set up, to me, to be able to circumvent the damage check that Goku and Frieza have. So that's good. And then another 10% for characters who also belong to the movie hero category. So Broly will be fantastic for the new Supreme Magnificent Battle stages, which, again, were announced in the news earlier. Okay, this site's not working? Okay, well, the second, yeah, okay. But we had the new Supreme Magnificent Battle stages announced, and the new DBZ Memorial stages announced as well. Hopefully these will be a little bit better than the previous ones. I thought that the Broly and the Super Saiyan Goku were a bit better. Hopefully these are actually, like, real stages. Like, real stages. So there's that. Okay, so let's head back over here. So now we understand, like, when he can get the active skill up, when he can get that domain up. So then the domain Molten Lava of Natade Village is active. He'll change the key spheres, certain type to STR key spheres, and then he's guarding. And then he becomes super effective against all types for the rest of the battle when he does an attack, while the domain, while it's active. Wait, super effective against all types for the rest of the battle? Yeah, so if he just attacks While the domain is up, he becomes super effective for the rest of the fight. I just don't really give a shit though. Here's the thing: super effective against all types. I feel like it's just like it's done. Like I don't care about it at all. That doesn't matter. That doesn't crits, man. You need to be critting. Super effective against all types by itself is just not. It's not what it once was with the way these bosses are structured. I'm not really impressed with it. And then starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, revive with 60% HP recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the turn is KO'd. So it's just get to turn 5. Oh, that's really good. So starting from turn 5, that's really good. Damn, dude, he has no other condition. Oh, dude, this Broly is going to be really good. I mean, I don't know about being like, it's just, I don't know, like, I mean, like, oh, dude, he's like number 1 or something like that. Like, I don't, probably not, but I mean, it's looking, when I think about him next to Tech Broly, next to Cell Max, though, and then EGL Broly, like, I'm loving it. I'm loving the thought of that team. That team is going to be a buzzsaw. Yeah, looking pretty good. So that revive is going to be so easy to do. Again, as I've said, he's set up to really help you with Goku and Frieza. Because you get the 17 in Golden Frieza. Oh no, Hirudegarn is on rotation. He's dead 100%. Well, then we revive. And then Daddy gets 60% defense when receiving an attack after Broly or another character revives. Changes physical key spheres to int key spheres. And uncontrollable power category allies 60% attack and defense at the start of turn, starting from the turn in which he revives. So he becomes a 60% support. Now, you know one thing he doesn't have, though? This kid doesn't have additionals at all. Huh. He doesn't, right? There's no additionals. That's very odd. Huh. How hard is he gonna hit? If he doesn't have additionals? I didn't miss them, did I? No, I don't. I mean, dude, this is a novel. Forgive me. Give me 2 seconds to read it over. Yeah, he looks very good. I'm gonna need to see this guy in practice, but I'm seeing these good mechanics he's got that are good for toxic bosses. So, and then his damage is going to be a little bit slot machine-ish, right? With how his super attack effects are going to be set up. So you do want to keep that in mind. All right, so then he has the active skill, which we went over. We could do that immediately as soon as the fight starts, which is good. Again, the active skill we looked at his domain, and then that covers it for Broly. He's got a revive and a domain, and then he's got his normal passive. We'll see. I don't like just the initial. I mean, I know people do care to hear my thoughts on this, of like where I would place him and stuff like that. I don't see him potentially as like 1 or 2. I don't know. I don't even know if I would like him over this Broly. I don't know though. Like somewhere around here. I think Cell Max will probably still be the best character on the team. But I think Broly will probably be like right around here is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Broly will be maybe at his best. I'll like him better than Cell Max. Could I like him better than Beast? I don't think so, but I mean, I don't really like, nothing I'm saying is like completely in stone. Once I use him a bunch, I'm going to be very confident with like, opinions and stuff like that. I'm still no additionals is odd. When was the last time we saw a character with no addition? None? Zero additionals whatsoever. When have we seen that? I can't remember. You're right. Like nothing at all. Okay. All right. So there's Broly-sama. We looked at him. We do have Videl. Let's look at Videl last. I feel like people are really going to want to, take a look at Gohan and stuff like that. All right, so Gohan, there's quite a bit here. So let's just get to it. I think I'll probably just do all this in one video. I think it would probably just work better than if I split it up into multiple videos. Okay, so Gohan. Gohan is STR. Typings don't really matter to me super too much. I guess Broly is int, huh? Which means 17 and Golden Frieza could give him... I mean, I don't... If he's in slot 2 and he supers, he has 60% damage reduction. I'd be curious. Oh, his links. Actually, I do need to take a look at his links real quick. That's Gohan. Broly, what are your links? Saiyan Warrior Race, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, Super Saiyan, Berserker, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Seems fine. Seems he's going to link well with the other characters. That's fine. Okay, so we got that. Here, of course, is Gohan. So let's go ahead and take a look at Gohan. Again, he's STR. One thing I could consider is that he'd be good for 17 Golden Frieza. Hardest phase, like, ever. Alright, Kamehameha, Category 3, key 200% to stats. So him being a Kamehameha leader is very good. What's the number one way? I think the best way to look at categories would probably be actually over here. Because I think that this would kind of just show us... Let me see Kamehameha, what it looks like right here. So... I mean, yeah, I mean, we do have Tech UI. We got them on there. What's funny is I thought they weren't on Kamehameha, but someone mentioned they were. Yeah, they are here. So that's huge. We do have, like, STR Vegito. We got AGL UI. We got Blue Kaioken Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, STR UI. STR UI does tend to die a lot for me, but someone out there he doesn't die a lot for. Roshi. Huh. Yeah, Roshi is on here. DRAGONFEST, the TURs for Kamehameha, not exactly elite. Oh, God. Is there someone in here that would be? Wait, Trunks and Goten. But if there's another... Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, imagine if the character wasn't just Gohan, but was like Gohan, Trunks, and Goten. Oh, man. These kids could have been interesting, dude. Huh. But, I mean, that would have been if the leader was wasn't just Gohan. I don't know. TURs, there might be someone obvious I'm just, like, missing or forgetting. But TURs for Kamehameha, I'm not really seeing many hitters here for TURs. I mean, we could run this guy, I guess. But, I mean, he is, you know, he's closing in on a year old. You know, the bells are ringing for him already. This is going to be an LR team for sure. Okay. I also, well, the thing is, too, is I don't know how much I'm dying to run 2 of this guy, because he looks to be more of an offensive unit to me, which I'm usually not the biggest fan of. Let's look at this passive of his over here, because it's just going to be much easier to see. All right, so here's his categories. Kamehameha, hybrids, full power. He's on full power, okay. Movie hero, Goku family, sibling bond, Super Saiyan, savior, Earthbred fighter, power wishes, bond of parent and child. His best team will probably be Goku, Gohan, and Trunks' team. Like, if we want to use this character to his best effect, I think that's where it would be. Because you're not going to be able to use both. The reason is, like, in truth, you only want one of these guys on the team. I think their standby is going to be crazy. And Goku, Gohan, and Trunks is not a character that needs to be in their standby to be good either. So, like, it's not really an issue for them. So, yep, there's his leader skill. Leader skill's good. I mean, I would have preferred Earthbred fighters or bond of parent and child, but I will take Kamehameha. The problem is that Kamehameha does actually have a lot of villains on it, but this character, as we're going to see, like, he specifically does want to be used with superclass characters. All right, so here's his passive. So 5 key, 200% attack and defense. Let me look at his stats. Sorry, I'm jumping all over, but many things come to mind. HP is a little bit better than Broly's, but still, I would like even more. It really helps when you're rocking 800k HP, man, in these fights. It truly helps. Attack is low. I mean, he's below 20,000. Well, no, STR gets 5,400. Does it? I think STR gets 5,400, actually. STR from the Hidden Potential system gets 5,400 to attack, 5,000 HP, 4,600 to defense. Yeah. So he actually does slide just over 20k. Okay. Wish he had just a little bit more HP though. I mean, we're not, you know, you're not hurting us by giving more HP. 5 key, 200% attack and defense. He gets 2 key, 40% attack up to 200%, and 30% defense up to 150%. So that's 5 attacks for defense and 5 attacks for attack to build up. Wait, the key is permanent. The key is permanent. He's like the 8th anniversary LRs. That's... Is he? Or is it just... Like, is it... So it's a permanent key that sits there? Or is it just every single attack gives him 2 key? Huh. It's just permanent. So why does he even have this? I don't even get it. Okay. Sure. Then he gets 77% attack within the same turn with each super attack performed. Oh, thanks, Ken. Ken is like, hey, you get stronger with every super attack. Oh, shit, Ken. I hope we don't go normal. I hope so. All right, launches an additional as a 70% chance of being a super when key is 18 or more. Then when key is 24, he gets 58% attack and an additional super. Thank God. Yep, just a guaranteed additional super. We love that. And then if HP is 77% or more, super effective against all types. Like, they're trolling, dude. I'm sorry. I do not care about super effective against all types at all. I don't care. I do not care. If there is a Kamehameha or Earth-bred fighter ally in the same turn, which is not a tough condition at all, he gets an additional 2 key. Wait. Yeah. And guard if HP is 77% or less when receiving an attack. And then high chance to dodge. I don't know. This is a character that's going to be underrated immediately. People are going to underrate the shit out of this guy, I think. He's going to look a lot better than people are thinking, but I mean, you can just tell at a glance in June of next year, this guy's not going to be, you know, oh, damn, look out, right? Like, yeah, he's, you know, the standby is insane though for this character, but I mean, I'm not really looking forward to running, I think the Kamehameha 200% team right now, which is funny, but yeah, I don't think so. Maybe I'm missing some obvious characters, so I mean, I do make mistakes, for sure. Also, dude, they're spitting in my face. High chance to dodge? I know people think of me as the dodge guy, but I'm the defense guy, is what I actually am. I'm not, like, dude, give him just 70%. I don't, high chance to dodge. It's nice to have, but... let's see, what are his super attack effects? We didn't see those, did we? Super attack effects. Yeah, he's got an essay as well. Wait, didn't show it? Oh yeah, they do, but it's like super fast. Okay. 50% attack and 30% defense for 1 turn, and then a high chance to stun. Just like BROLY has the high chance to stun too. That's 12 key. 18 key. 50% attack and 30% defense for 1 turn. And then he does mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then super class allies defense by 50% for 1 turn. That's cool, but I'm not running this guy in slot 1, so yeah. I mean, we're not really gonna be running him in slot 1. That should have been 2 turns. This is a Carnival LR, man. Should have been 2 turns right there. That would have been, now we're talking a little bit different. Now, the thing that does help this guy quite a bit, his base is not too crazy, and that's what I'm saying, where I'm not really dying to run 2 of this guy. Not really my type of character. Defensive mechanics are a bit limited here. I mean, he's guarding if you're under an HP condition. Not the biggest fan. The dodge is cool, I guess. Now let's take a look at this. So remember, he does have a new mechanic with him, which is cool. So he has a standby for 5 turns. So we're gonna have you know, 3 rotations of him, which is really good. So, during this time, 7 Dragon Balls appear. Charge count increases by 1 per key sphere obtained by allies, and by additional 4 per Dragon Ball obtained by allies. So he really wants to be around with orb changers and rainbow orb changers. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks' team is filled with rainbow orb changers, dude. This character is going to be so crazy next to Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Like, that's his bet. He's going to be best on their team, for sure. Standby condition is really good, by the way. So this is either HP 77% or less, so you could do it potentially right away. Or 3rd turn from the character's entry turn, which means their second. So no matter what, the 2nd turn, you could always do the standby with this character, as long as another character's not in their standby. Now, wait, is it possible that because this is a new type of mechanic, a new type of... Like, is this a standby that will not clash by any chance? I guess it's possible. I would assume we won't be able to do this. And, like, yeah, I don't think so, yeah. But, I don't know. I mean, because he's got the little Dragon Ball counter. Probably not, but we'll see. And then, see, here's what it's going to look like. And this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, we throw up, you know, Bulma on this rotation as well. And then all of a sudden, you know, those AGL orbs become like Rainbow or something like that. And we're gaming. We can get all those Dragon Balls easily. Okay, cool. Yeah. This looks cool. I like this. I like this quite a bit, actually. Nice. All right, so there's that. There's, like, how the new Dragon Balls look. Then we see the animations. There's a bunch of different animations. So, the first one, I don't like how they do this, by the way. I've mentioned this before. I see no reason for this. It should literally just be, you know, you can only do the attack when you hit this certain threshold. And because I feel like they put a lot of time into making, I mean, I know the animations weren't super elaborate differently, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, they do spend time making these animations that, I mean, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's failed, like, you know, power up to where you don't go into full power, but you just go back into base. I think I've seen that 2 times ever. Once, because I wanted to do it for a showcase, and the second time was just a mistake. Right? Like, you don't see those animations, so I wish the characters wouldn't even have it. So, I mean, this is worthless to even talk about, but 15% attack per charge count, ultimate damage. Charge count's 34 or less, but you're probably not going to see that. Probably. I don't think so. Then there's the Brotherhood Kamehameha, 15% super ultimate damage. Charge count's 35 or more. 6 or fewer Dragon Balls, okay? And then the big one, the Family Kamehameha, 20% attack per charge count, super ultimate damage, and then super effective against all types. So, I don't know. What I'm thinking about for this character is the build I gave to Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. I'm going probably dodge and crit. You do want this to crit. So, probably like almost the exact build I gave to my Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. That's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to be losing my marbles when I'm seeing these 30 additional Gohans on my friends list. Oh my god, I'll throw up. Because it's like, this character, their best attribute is when they're in the standby. I don't even really want base Gohan out there. He's going to look much more impressive than probably even I'm giving him credit for. I do think so. But this is where the unit is, like, crazy. Is in this standby, right? And this is 35 charges and the 7 Dragon Balls. So that's, again, the thing is, you know, we're going to need some orb changers to be able to collect all these Dragon Balls, man. In order to get Goku out there, you're going to probably need orb changers, so. All right, so there's that. And then here's this. This is a silly character, man. So they can attack, and that's, again, why I would really emphasize I don't like the idea of additionals on this character, because to me, my love for this character is going to be as long as I'm using their standby. Once way better standby characters are out, this character, right? And again, the thing with Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, that character's still super good, even without going into theirs. They don't need to do their standby to be good. So, like, they will actually work well together. So they can attack, and besides the finish effect, 77% attack per superclass ally in the turn, and if all allies in the turn are superclass, 77% damage reduction. So that means the character's not going to synergize well with Tech Vegeta, unfortunately. Because remember, this is a Super Saiyan character and stuff like that. So not synergizing with Tech Vegeta, that is definitely a bummer. I mean, there's no doubt about that, man. Because Tech Vegeta is really good. And this character needs that 77% damage reduction. Then 50% defense when receiving an attack per key sphere obtained, which is going to be super good. Again, you're going to want Rainbow Orb Changers and Orb Changers around to have that up, so that's awesome. And then 258% attack when finished attack is activated. This is going to be... And this animation is probably my favorite in the game. The full thing. I don't like the choice... The dub line they use when Goku shows up is so bad... because it's so out of place. They did not choose... So, like, understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the line itself is terrible. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's out of place. Like, it's like what the audio line does not match what's going on screen, right? It's like the old-ass Funimation dub that had a lot of that. They didn't get the proper, like, line in there. I know some of the dub stuff is like that, but damn, bummer. But yeah, that is basically it for this character, right? Let's take a look. So we have all these up. So there's Gohan, there's that. Oh, Link set. Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, all in the family. Prepare for battle, fierce battle, legendary power. I think I do kind of wish he would have had Shocking Speed as well. Maybe get rid of Golden Warrior, give him Shocking Speed or something. Okay, sure. So we have that. Kamehameha... Boo Saga? What? Boo Saga? I didn't even... They did this. Huh. Boo Saga. That is something that could really help revitalize the Majin Buu Saga team, actually. That they need a real character like this. That's pretty good. Okay, then Full Power, Movie Hero, Goku Family, Sibling Bond, Super Saiyan, Savior, Defender of Justice, Bond of Parent Child, Earthbound Fighter, Power Wishes. Yeah, Savior, Defender of Justice, Power of Wishes. This character is on a lot of... Defender of Justice. The only thing is we probably can't do their standby and Jiren's standby at the same time. Damn, dude. It's because it'd be too... Like, it's like you have just two untouchable characters. They just don't want you to have two of these, like, invincible god tanks. To just cover, like, swallow up slot 1. Boo Saga. I did not... I never in a million... I would have... Someone in chat could have said, do you think he'll be on Boo Saga? And I would have said, no, you stupid fuck. Yeah, of course he's not going to be on Boo. He's Movie Hero. But he is. He's on Boo Saga. Damn. That's crazy. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm excited about that, actually. Now, of course, we have to make sure we're doing Superclass Boo Saga. But remember, that makes... Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku work a lot better. That's a big thing about that. And then, like, Tech Gohan. But, like, thing is, Tech Gohan is not on Kamehameha. And EGLR Ultimate Gohan is also not on Kamehameha, right? No, he is. He is. But Tech Ultimate Gohan is not on Kamehameha. Okay. Okay, so I think we saw basically everything with Gohan. Here's all the different finish effects and stuff like that. We did look at all that. Okay, so we'll finish up with Videl. In the comments, let me know if you guys are happy I broke all this down in one video, or if you would have preferred that I would have done 2 videos, one for Broly, and then one for Gohan and Videl. Well, actually, I think I probably would have put Broly, because Broly, or Videl is on Broly's banner. Videl is the banner unit with the DOKKANFEST, which is Broly. So Videl is super tech. Stats, obviously, much lower than LR's. I mean, not really too shocking there. Alright, Videl, how good are you? Dragon Ball Saga or Earthbred Fighter, category key 3 and 130% of stats. Remember, she's not on Gohan's team, obviously. She's not a Kamehameha character. I need to zoom in again. Ay. Goresh told me there's a... Damn. Was it high? Oh, I can't remember what the trick was. He said it's like you change where it says small to like high or something like that. Is that what it was? Let me try. All right, gamers, we're back. We're back. We're back. We can actually see it now. Okay. All right, Videl. Let's see. 200% attack and defense start a turn. Okay, good. Additional 200% attack and defense on super. Okay, good. Looking good so far. Randomly change keysters of a certain type. Tech excluded to tech. Okay. 30% chance to dodge. All right, I'm sure she'll have more in her kit here. Dragon Ball Seeker or Earthbred Fighter category allies. Oof. 2 key, 40% attack and defense. That is what we like to see. Then another 2 key when the character is the second to obtain key spheres in a turn. And an additional 20% attack and defense when the character is the third. 60% support? Girl, calm down. 20% damage reduction with each attack performed. Up to 40% as the second attacker in the turn. Chance to dodge plus 20% with each attack performed. Up to 40% as the third attacker in the turn. So we could get her to 70% dodge with each attack performed. So we could give her, let's see, she's a tech character. So, I mean, we could get her up to probably like 28 or 29 additional, something like that. So, I mean, we'd have like a 56% chance, 59% chance. Or whatever it is. I don't know. I mean, I probably... Another character with no additionals built in. She seems good. A lot of stats, right? Just 200%. Then 200% when attacking. Creates orbs, which could be good for, you know, Gohan. But unfortunately, they're not on the same team. %40 damage reduction is not much, but I mean, would you want to run her? Yes, because she's given 60% effing support, dude. I mean, I will probably, I mean, I would probably want to just give her like a 27 dodge, like 16 additional build or something like that. But I mean, you could, I guess, go 27 additional and then like a 16 dodge secondary build. Infighter, Cold Judgment, Courage, Battlefield Diva, Champion Strength, Money, 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 Fierce Battle. She's on Dragon Ball Seeker, Earthbred Fighter, Peppy Gal, Movie Hero, Earthling, Defender, Justice Bond, Parent and Child. Super attack is 30% attack and defense. Greatly lowers attack with a 50% chance of further... Interesting. What? Okay. She seems good, but where are we running her? Yeah, well, no, that's a serious question. Where are we running her? I mean, I guess we could run Movie Heroes, but like Gogeta leads Movie Heroes right now. Earthbred Fighters doesn't have a leader. I've been begging for months for Earthbred. Can we get an Earthbred Fighter leader, please? Why didn't Gohan lead Earthbred Fighter again? And then Videl could like... Videl is meant to help Gohan, but they're not in the team together. Peppy Gal? I mean, the problem is a lot of the Peppy Gals are not going to be Dragon Ball Seekers or Earthbred Fighters, right? Well, a lot? I mean, Coquette isn't, but Mai is. Earthling's on a team. We can run Defender of Justice. Although, Jiren and Gohan potentially not synergizing super well together. We'll see, though. Will the new Dragon Ball mechanic allow us to use those at the same time? I'm not really too sure. I'm not sure about Videl, only because I don't know where I'm running her. I don't... Videl's just gonna have no value to most people. Like, she's just a valueless character, unfortunately. You know, if Earthbred Fighters was an actual team, yeah, hell yeah, dude, I'd run her. 60% support on 2 key is godly, but again, I just don't know. I mean, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks are Earthbred Fighter. Many, you know, Beast Gohan. I guess Movie Hero. And then the 3 floaters of the team would be Gogeta, Gogeta, and Videl. I guess is what we do, right? Like that's if we're gonna use Videl, it's just gonna be a movie heroes. Because like these teams don't really have like leaders. This is what happens when they give Super Saiyans 5 leader skills in 7 months or whatever. All right, looks good. Gohan, I have no idea how much I'll like him. My gut, this is just my gut, is telling me I like Gohan somewhere around Jiren's level, and I like DOKKANFEST LR Broly somewhere around this Broly. Like, the new Broly might be right there, and the new Gohan might be right there. I think, is what's probably going to happen. That means I'd have this Gohan at 10. Potentially, yeah. I just don't... I mean, I'm not hating on Gohan. Again, I think he's very likely going to be better than many people would think, but I mean, his defensive abilities seem very limited in base to me, which, I mean, we're not talking about an EZA character who could really help, you know, be a last piece on a team. You know, Carnival LR kind of should be the team, right? Like, so. This does seem... So, yeah, I mean, last year, the best character of the celebration was Future Gohan, who was in Part 2. This year, the Part 1 characters, I think, were definitely better than the Part 2 characters. Although the DOKKANFEST LR Broly seems very good to me. Yeah, I just... Early thoughts are that, like, Broly would be, like, right around here. And I think Gohan would be right around here. I think. So, let me know what you guys think of the Gohan and the Broly and all the good stuff. And I'll catch you guys next time.